Deception Decode 2, we're back. This is my backup channel. Please follow my main channel, but we are definitely back today. I know you guys have been waiting for another video, so here we go. Today, I will be discussing the number 66, so let's get into it. As always, this video will be for entertainment purposes only. This is my opinion. Please do not mess with my video. If you enjoy content like this, be sure to like, share, and follow. Conspiracy theorists and occultists interpret the number 66 as a gateway or threshold to hidden knowledge, often viewing it as a lesser or reversed form of the number of the beast, 666. So I'm planning on covering the number of the beast probably in my next video on this channel. So anyway, the number of the beast symbolizes an entry point to dark powers rather than the finality of evil. Some theories claim 66 represents the duality before completion, sitting at the threshold of spiritual rebirth or ruin, while others believe it is tied to sacred geometric forms like circles that represent cosmic order. Geometric, that reminds me, like of gematria, which, I'm definitely into. I do a lot of decodes with gematria on my main channel, so go check them out. Make sure you follow my main channel as well. Specific conspiracy narratives surrounding 66 include the missing 66 book, the belief that a 66th book of the Bible was lost or suppressed by early church authorities to hide forbidden knowledge about Christ or the afterlife. I absolutely believe it. Sounds about right. Divine communication. Some interpret 66 as the number of Allah, or a direct signal from God to submit, while others link it to the Satanic Church's founding in 1966. They put it plain as day that year that they found that church. But anyway, as a sign of an impending war, biological and spiritual markings. Theory suggests 66 relates to the pineal gland, the sixth chakra or third eye, and the sixth day of creation, implying that the number marks a state of being demon-possessed if the gland is opened by the devil. So let's dissect that for a minute. So the number 66 relates to the pineal gland, the sixth chakra. Yeah, the pineal gland is the sixth chakra or the third eye, and the sixth day of creation, implying that the number marks a state of being demon-possessed. It's like, why do we have the pineal gland if it's just for demon possession? I might have to do a video on the pineal gland because, I just want to take a deeper dive into that, because some people say it's demonic, it's evil. Some people say it's has to do with Christ consciousness. So I need to get to the bottom of that. Systematic encoding. Similar to 666, some claim the number is encoded in banking systems, medical records, and UPC barcodes, and it absolutely is, allegedly TikTok, that's some people's opinion, as evidence of a global control agenda or the fulfillment of biblical prophecy. In numerology and modern occult traditions, 66 is also seen as a sign of spiritual awakening, representing a higher state of consciousness. See, this is what I'm saying. Or it can be like Christ consciousness, or it's demon possessed. So it's like, which one is it? Unconditional love and the application of the nurturing and responsible energies of the number 6. But there is a world where it could be both. You know what I mean? Just like anything else, if you think like anything can be used for good or bad, whether if it's a weapon or even if it's not like a weapon, you can use you can use just about anything to do something negative with it. So maybe the pineal gland, depending on your intention when you open it, maybe it could go either way, However, skeptics attribute the frequent sightings of 66 and 33 to confirmation bias, where individuals subconsciously assign value to the number and thus notice it more often in daily life. No, they definitely use both of those numbers more in the mainstreams. If you have eyes to see, you can see it. But as always, I would love to know what you guys think in the comments, and if you enjoy content like this, be sure to like, share, and follow. This was my opinion. This is for entertainment purposes. Please do not mess with my video.